Hi, everybody. Welcome to Moving Forward with AudryeNow, our healing podcast. I'm Audrey, and in just a few words, I am an ever evolving being with experience and actually expertise in healing, clairvoyance, art. Oh, I didn't bring my art. I'll have to run and get it later. What else? Podcasting. Yeah, this is my podcast, so I'm going to claim some expertise because I'm actually doing it, which is kind of miraculous. And being. And some people say longevity because I am in my eighth decade. And so if that means I'm an expert, I'm okay. I was told eons ago when someone gives me a compliment, I say yes and thank you, embrace it, and live into it whether or not I feel I have fully yet embraced it. I say yes, so I'm saying yes. So this is a healing podcast. The guides have definitely advised me to stay away from discussing politics, and you know I would like to, but no. So I will teach, and I have taught. Look at my past podcasts where I teach you how to recognize a sociopath. You need to know that. I'm not going to go over it again today. I may do another one on that. Today, we are discussing MENELIK. MENELIK I. MENEL. How did I spell it? MENELIK. MEN. Menachem. MENELEK. MENELEK. MENELIK I. The son of King Solomon of Israel, going back a ways, and the queen of Sheba, Makeda, Makeda. Menelik was also called Menachem, which would be more the Jewishy way to say it, Menachim. And Sheba was considered black. I use terms black, brown, beige. I have a slew, many, many friends that are in that category, probably more than are in the white category. And you can call me what you want. Call me white, call me not white, call me curly hair. This is my real hair. Okay, the color is enhanced. The curl is exactly what it is. Um, and when I was a kid, my cousins, I had two boy cousins, we were all within the same age, within about a year. They had shorter hair because boys. And at that time, and it was even tighter. So when one reads in the Bible, if you read the Bible at all and get hold of the Ethiopian Bible, 81 books instead of the meager 66 of the, I don't even know what to call it, of the expurgated, edited, truncated Christian Bible, more known in the Western world, which is not the truth. It is not. Okay, I don't even know how true the Ethiopian Bible is, but the other one is for sure not the truth. Where Yeshua, who was never named Jesus, that is not what his mother called him, nor was his mother named Mary. She was probably named Miriam. I've known a lot of Jewish people over the years. I've known a lot of Christian. I've known a lot of Hindu. I've known a bunch of Muslim. I've known a lot of, from many, many, many different spiritual paths. And I cannot think of any Jewish women I knew named Mary. Miriam, yes. And if they were Arabic, Mariam, Mariam. I miss my friend. If anyone knows where Mariam Tuzi is, let me know. TouzieMariam. We used to work together way back when I was doing my TV show on, oh, what the heck was the name of that place? In New York. Let me know. +1 917-494-0628. That's how you can reach me. And if you'll notice, there are no things typed here because I don't yet know how to do that. And right now, I am pretty much my own team. I am open to team, very open to team. We would do exchanges. Okay, that being said, today we are discussing uh, Menelik, the son of Makeda, the queen of Sheba, and King Solomon of Israel. One of the very first biracial leaders. Remember President Obama, Barack Obama, who often called himself black? Remember his mother was white? So whether people want to say it or not, I am saying it. He was and still is biracial. I'm someone who likes to acknowledge whatever I can perceive as the truth. It may not be popular, or I can guarantee you some of what I say some people do not like. I have, especially now, with many planets, we're going to have a galaxy of them going into Aries. My ascendant is Aries, 13 degrees Aries. And right now it is for sure being stimulated. So I am grabbing the courage, which I don't know if I always had, but I'm almost 84 now, 83. And if I don't have it now, baby, I'm never going to. So yeah, I have it. In a way that I'm still protected. I do not put myself in a situation where someone can harm me, because that's a serious no, and nor do I choose to harm anyone else. So, let us start with what are we going to talk about today? Part of what the Bible may have said, part of the misunderstandings, part of the outright lies. Will you all like this? It depends. Are you open to broader understandings of truth? Or are you just very little narrow? That's not going to work, especially now as we're in the age of shifting realities, shifting timelines, all of this kind of stuff. And if you want to know how to shift your timeline, it's very simple. Keep up leveling your frequency. That's how you do it. Keep up leveling your frequency. Heal yourself. If you need help, call me. I'm an energy healer, and it doesn't matter where I am. The work and I can help you. So the affirmation for today is, I allow myself to be the truth of who I am. I allow myself to be the truth of who I am. And remember, I spell self, capital S, little s, E-L-F. The capital S stands for soul, essence, self. The little s stands for ego, personality, self. I am sorry, I have to fix my lipstick. It's crooked and it's going to annoy me. That's my moon in Virgo. It's just going to, I have to fix it. Sorry. Hold on. I don't know if it's any better. Maybe my mouth is crooked. I think it's better. Anyway, so are we real? Yes. Is this authentic? For sure. Do I even do AI? Not really. Not really. Would I like to? Meh. Just teeny little bit. Like to check on the spelling of Menelik. I looked it up on Google. That's probably AI these days. Do I think AI is a good idea? Yes, within certain parameters. My concern about that, and then I'll come back to our topic, is that a lot of people, or more people than I would prefer, are going to use it for so many things, they're going to lose their own ability to think, to create, to be, and to do. Do I think that's a good idea? No, I do not. I think it's a horrible idea. And as the amazing Greg Braden says, it is our divinity, our humanity, our ability to feel, to have intuition, to sense, to have compassion. That is not AI. That is human. Woman. because I'm so done with sexism. I am beyond done with sexism. Holy cow. And that's done. Does it still exist? Yes. Why? Because there are men who are so insecure they cannot stand to be with a qualified woman or somebody who has flexible way of referring to their own gender. Are most men like that? I don't know most men. Are a lot of men like that? Yeah. Yeah, when I was much, much, much younger, they pat me on the head. I am 4'10" now. 4'10". At my tallest, I was 5 foot and half an inch, which I would say was 5 foot and 3/4, más o menos. So my license says 5'1". No, I wasn't. And so compared to most men, I was little. Most people now think oh, you're so little. That does not mean I lack power or that you lack power. We do not. Okay? One does not have to be big to have power. Power is internal, it's through our mind, it's through our heart, it's our soul. So, coming back to this, our affirmation is I just told it to you. I allow myself to live the truth of who I am, which means it's important for you to learn, discover, unveil the truth of who you are, not who I am. You do you, I do me. We support and help one another. I don't need to do you. You've got you. I've got this one. You do not. You have you. And if you look to copy me, there were people once where I used to live in Florida, cracked the heck out of me, told me they were shadowing me. I thought, shadowing me, because they couldn't figure out how I did what I did, so they thought if they followed me and copied me, they would get it. They would not at all, because they didn't even understand the internal aspect of who I am. So don't shadow someone. You could learn from them, definitely learn from them, grow from them. Yes, be them. You're never going to be them, nor are you meant to. You are meant to be you at the highest level. Now let's come to our breathing attunement. I'm going to keep it super simple so that I can actually discuss MENELIK. So we're going to do something that will align your body, your mind, your breathing, your emotions, your heart, also with the earth resonance frequency. And we're going to do it very simply. To learn more, go to Heart Math Institute, HMI. I think it's .org, maybe HMI.com. Learn from them. So sit comfortably. You can put your hand on your heart. I have my right hand first and then my left hand, because that's how I am comfortable. And what we're going to do is inhale to, what do we want to do? To the count of 5, anywhere between 5 and 7, whatever you can do. And then gently exhale to the count of 5 to 7. Pause a single moment. Inhale to the count of 5 to 7. Exhale to the count of 5 to 7. We're going to do this 4 times. So I will guide this first couple of them, and then we're going to do them with me doing it with you. And when I am doing it with you, there is no way that I know how to speak when I'm actually guiding and doing the breathing. There might be a way, I don't yet know it. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 6, 7. Pause. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. Pause. Now I'm going to do it. Note how you feel. This is an extremely easy breathing attunement that you can do. Do this daily. Do it several times a day. I do the lifting process several times a day. One of my favorites. Allow yourself to center and come into your heart. That is one of the most important aspects of life at this time. Why? There's a lot of lies, discordant energy, fear, anger, rage, doubt, judgment, that kind of stuff floating around. So uplift your frequency. That is, they need to be repolished. That is one of the best things any and all of us can do at this time. And regularly, I am one of the healers, persons, beings that absolutely feels this is a time that we are upgrading who we are. That's why I'm doing these podcasts, to facilitate that occurring. Can I do it for you? No. And you would not want me to. Would you want me to have your orgasms for you? Probably not, nor do I want them. I can have that. We all can have that. So be aware that you are the one responsible for you. You are, and you have it within you. And are you connected to the source of all? Yes, we're all part of it. You do not need, I am a spiritual teacher, I'm even ordained years back, so I could do certain healing work legally. Do I remember where those papers are? Actually, I don't. Nonetheless, I am ordained. Oh, they might be in the other room. I'm not sure. We are all responsible for ourselves. And no matter what any sociopathic acting, whatever, may say or act or do, most of it is created from insecurity, anger, fear, control, and greed. Those are lower level vibrations. You keep uplifting your frequency and taking steps in accordance with that. Now, and thank you. By the way, if you are growing from this, if you would like this podcast to go viral and global, which I would, please, please, please like us or click it twice and love us. Subscribe and share. Am I going to check on you? No, I am not. However, do it. If you'd like to reach me, my email is AudryeNow, AudryeNow audryeNow@gmail.com. Write podcast in the subject line so I will see it, capitalize it, and then I will respond. I get a lot of emails. Do I look at them all? No, I do not. And if you go on the website, which is AudryeNow, as I said, .com, A-U-D-R, oh, that's the website, it's AudryeNow.com, and you go to art, you'll see some of my art. Will you see all the art I've done in Costa Rica? You will not. But there's the other art, small and large. So I did want to show you something, so hold on. All right, I am literally going to stand up and grab something off the wall. You will see how casual I am when I do this, so excuse me a moment. So this one, you see, it's called Quantum Bouquet. It's acrylic paint and gemstones. Can you see it? And yes, I don't paint flat. I paint texturally. All right, let me put it down. And you can hang it in any way. It's wired for it. And yes, it has gemstones in it. So if you would like it, let me know. And so I'll do my best to always have one of the paintings that's in the gallery here, so I don't have to stand up and blah, blah, blah. But if you look for authenticity, you certainly get it here. Okay, so now why did I want to talk about MENELIK I, King MENELIK I, son of King Solomon of Israel from way back, and Queen Makeda of the Queen of Sheba, way back. This was before Christianity, people. All this stuff is in the Bible. Even the regular Bible, that kind of whitewashes, quote unquote, lots of stuff. So I'm going to say a few things about the Bible. One, there are truths in it. There are guidelines that are actually appropriate for living. There's also a lot of nonsense in it. There's a lot of stuff that, okay? Like the one that they call, what are they, Yahweh at the beginning, Yahweh. I don't follow that. And I was born Jewish. That's what I call the smitey God. You don't like this? Smite. You don't like that? Smite. No. That's not the all in all that created the multiverse. No. Do I think it's an extraterrestrial? I'm not sure what it is. I'm open to that possibility, that is for sure, because extraterrestrials have been here. Do I think extraterrestrials helped build the pyramids or Göbekli Tepe in Turkey? Wait, how? At least 10,000 years ago. How many? 15 to 20,000 years ago, more likely. In our day and age, here and now, with all of our stuff, we, as a collective, do not know how to build it. So in the Bible, many people, especially in the West, are shown being white. Are they white? No, they are not. If there was an Adam and Eve or Adam and Steve or any of that, do I think they were white? I doubt it. I use the term black, brown, beige, and if you know me at all, you've seen it, BBB. They could have been tan. Do I think they were all black like Africans, sub-Saharan Africans? I don't. I think they could have been tan, they could have been brown, some could have been black. I think there was a mixture. And they might have been white. Why are some white people, in my opinion, some of the most insecure people on this planet? Because somewhere inside them, people know when they are usurping someone else's abilities. Egyptians, I've read a bunch of stuff on this, okay? And I look at and read definitely stuff I can get my hands on from Greg Braden. I really care about his stuff a lot. Some of them by Billy Carson. Okay, Billy is a black guy. Greg is a white guy with some aspects of Native American, which is not my term. I don't like that. Indigenous people from the United States, because they're not Native American. They're before that. Okay, that's a misnomer right there. I like Graham Hancock. He's a genius. I definitely like Regina Meredith. She's really cool. I could give lists, but those are a few. Follow them, learn about them. Follow me, learn about me. Um, so, a lot of the Bible, especially the short one that some people think of as the Bible, is just plain wrong. The first 5 books are the Old Testament, the Torah. And according to Greg Braden, he did this testing. I did not. Read his book, The Bible Code, where when someone asks in Hebrew, which I do not speak, do not ask me to, I don't know how, I could say, Baruch atoi Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. That's what I know how to say. That's it. God bless us, King of the universe. And I go King, Queen of the universe, because to me, the universe is more feminine than masculine, because the universe creates and makes and births. And as we all know, it is women who birth, not men. The men help fertilize, the women carry and birth, okay? And are some men jealous of that? Yes, they are. Do I think they could handle it? No. Many of them don't have the patience. They don't have the nurturing ability. Some do. Some more than some women, by the way. So you don't have to tell me about that. I already get that. So why did black, brown, and beige turn into white? You know the word racism? RACISM. There is your answer. When white people, especially in the Western Hemisphere, in the Northern Western Hemisphere, became more of the ones that won, which they didn't really. Subjugating somebody is not winning. It's harming, bullying. Doesn't work. So why are we having changes now? Because the earth has had enough. And so have many of us. It's time for a shift. SHIFT. And it doesn't matter what you are a being from source. We all have value. Each and every one of us. Each and every one of us, no matter how you started, where you started, who you started from, where you are, what you're doing, any of this has huge intrinsic values. I've done enough astrological charts. Yes, I do charts to know that there is talent, ability, and challenge in each and every one of us. Can we all grow beyond that? Yes. Is it easy? I haven't found it to be easy. I have found it to have some challenge. Shall it be done anyway? Yes. And relax in between. Okay, clearly I am not a Capricorn or a Virgo. My moon is in Capricorn. My moon is in Virgo. Capricorn is my midheaven, but I am born under the sun sign of Cancer. Okay, and as I said, Aries ascendant, which right now some of my chart is being catalyzed. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm doing my best to stay peaceful, because if I get I'm done with that. Anyone that looks to harm me now and insult me and put me down and yell at me, that's just not going to happen. I literally will leave. I will take a pause for the cause, go somewhere else, get recentered, and either come back later or let it be for a moment so it could percolate, and that's it. So you can reach me, and please do, for sessions, for my art, for healing, for my books, at AudryeNow, AudryeNow at gmail.com. Write podcast in capital letters, not little itty bitty things that I would have a hard time seeing. And yes, I have finally had LASIK. I can see again. That's why I'm doing the podcasts again. I can see. And can I do this? Should I do this? Yeah. So you can reach me through WhatsApp, or if you're in the United States and have a U.S. phone, I have a U.S. SIM card. It's +1 917 494 0628. Get yourself centered. Express your feelings as positively as possible. Use a lot of gratitude and be it. Don't just use it because you think it's a good technique. Have a lot of thank yous around yourself. And my appreciation now is thank you for participating. Thank you for following, liking, loving, subscribing, and sharing. Thank you for evolving yourself. Share, 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 play, 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 share, 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 win, win, win. You are a blessed being. Thank you.